Hello, and welcome to Journey to Easter. Today is Thursday in the first week of Easter, and again, both the first reading and the gospel today will teach us about prayer. And again, it's that important reality that that's our connection with God. That's our connection again and again. You know, I often think when talking to young people, I'll say, do you pray? And many of them will say, yeah, but they just say prayers. And I said, well, do you ever just talk to God? And most of the time they'll say no. And I said, oh, okay. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have a phone? Yeah. How often do you talk to your friends? And they'll say, every day, sometimes several times a day. Well, what would happen if you didn't have those conversations with your friends? Well, I guess we wouldn't be friends anymore. And I said, you know, the most important conversation we have during the day is with God. And we don't even have to pay for it. It's free. The invitation is to pray. And to pray in a way that just is from our heart. Telling God what it is that's on our minds. You know, chatting with God. It's one of my favorite kinds of prayer is Putzen prayer. And it's just simply, I'll be doing stuff around the house that when I clean or when I'm doing other things that I don't have to really think about what I'm doing. Well, that's a great time to putz and pray. I just talk to God about what's going on in my life, what's going on in the lives of others, the people who I'm concerned about, the people that come to mind that I know need God's care and compassion that day. And I just talk to God. You know, if you go back to the story of the Garden of Eden, I love the one point where Adam and Eve hide because it's the cool of the evening, and that's when God always came down and just walked with them. And I think, isn't that what we're all called to do, is just walk with God today? You know, the Lord is right here. He's right there in the car next to you when you're driving alone. He's right there across the table when you're sitting there alone and having a cup of coffee. No matter what it is, he's there. And it's just chat with God. Tell him your heart. Share with him what's on your mind. And my sisters and brothers, we'll draw closer to the Lord because he will speak to us when we're quiet enough to hear. Have a great Lent.